Hello, I want to show you the relationship between the predicate as a constant value and there's a constant value relationship to itself as value, positive, as a nature that the predicate has in relationship to what is positive, and that with English, and that the predicate act has in relationship to what is positive with the law. The predicate act, however, being a temporary, lasting, negative value nature relationship to positive self to itself, inherently, actively, and progressively.
I mean, tell them about the branches, about how the media, how they pretend, how they have an organized crime roll against correlation, pretending they can't see that the media lies too, and pretending at the same time. So that's not good. They don't let the good of the media then. Even though the media is good and needed and great, all the bad is to it too, because they don't let correlation. They don't let the bad and good show at the same time, and they sequence shift and evidence fabricate. And with medical corruption, man, they spread rumors, cover lipoaggressions because of how it's tied to courts. Tell me, man.
No, I'm not a lawyer. I am not a criminal, and I am not a police. But America was born with an organization, with organized crime, an organized crime breaching method upon it. That was of a nature that was using agencies only realized the sophistication as roles with a breaching organized crime. In other words, as evidence fabrication natures and as lie progression cover-up natures as that in relationship to databases, in relationship to a method, evidence stacking, and causing people to have personal, group, and overall top-down needing to share each other's lies and to defend each other's fact treatment methods, sharing lies, delusions, and needing to hide premises unchecked. And to explain American history, it requires language and treatments of nature of the law. That requires explaining how our branches were employed as evidence fabrication natures. In other words, with area, lie progression cover-up roles. And per a method that knew with tactics like slavery, that they used that. So now for long-term breaching methods, not just to divide and conquer us, but so when we look back, we wouldn't be able to make the language. We wouldn't be able to understand and explain what the organized crime that was upon us, the breaching method, that denatured the Native American landscape, to force shared police markets positions with lies and with delusions, and with logic still tied to that per sciences trained as science in relationship to business, but it's only one ever realized. So even the media too is only realized to theater business roles, with time, and they don't take the time or care for the facts when they want to, and they say they want to have feel-good stories, and what industries want. But these industries are juxtaposed with areas, investigations being used as weapons originally and stay. So we have to deal with facts and real science. But this isn't being let because the science of business is being forced, not truth. We must understand our founders' original extortion. We must understand the forced theater upon them with that multi-front and how they wanted us obligated to demonstrate that with the known recorded proofs and relationship. In this there's a organized crime conversation with juxtapositions of it layered to this one before England, and with England's course too. England, as victim predator, failed to even be able to defend themselves verbally, to even understand, to explain how and what they did to save English, and from who, because it wasn't from one nation. It was our shared enemy that set up modern nations to defend fake identities. There is one identity. This is why we have a species. This is why the rest of nature has no criminal persuasions. There is an identity of our nature. By our nature as positives nature unto itself, the only space nature. All values are juxtaposed as space nature's identity. And as truth is juxtaposed as positive's identity, as a sequenced nature, all at once. There are more things, and there is more thing as volume, as space, than there are different. There is more that is the same identity with and as everyone. Even non-living identities have the value of the bond that is its nature, also actively with a relationship to the body of its nature, its body, with all parts of it, just like with ours. This is why just all parts of our body share one identity, one nature of positive, one nature, one sequence. We all share this sequence together. Why do we drink? Why do we hunger? We lost this course. Islam and the Old Testament together are multi-front about the counters and preservation of fact treatment and of fact treatment nature necessary to counter what we face in relationship to the relationship that positive has as a value to itself. It's a value nature relationship. And the three natures of zero were revealed to teach this. In the ancient snow people, the halos of correlation are going to be used to teach this. And this is, we'll see.
Lone engine in a wait for the tribes. Just one more arrow in the absence of vibes.